Now that we know the meaning of dy by dx, let's see how we can calculate the value of this quantity. Now since y and x are the variables here, let's start with the simplest one and start with y is equal to some constant, say 4. And I want to calculate dy upon dx. Now go back to the basic definition. Dy is the change in y and dx is the change in x. So I can write here dx, but since y is a constant, therefore change in a constant becomes 0 and therefore dy by dx comes out to be 0. Let's take example number 2. Now we have y equal to x. This is the equation that we have been given, y equal to x. Now if x changes by dx, then it becomes x plus dx. This is the change in x, and because of that y will change to y plus change in y. Now from the equation, let's call it equation 1. So from 1 we can write new value of y, that is y plus dy, equal to new value of x, x plus dx, because the equation says y equal to x. So we can cancel out y and x and we get dy equal to dx, which gives us dy upon dx equal to 1. Let's take another example, and we have this is an important one. We have y equals to x squared, and use the same logic. If x changes to x plus change in x, then y changes to y plus change in y. And from the equation, let's call it equation 2, we can write y plus dy equal to new value of x, that is x plus dx raised to the power 2. And since you know a plus b squared is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab, we can write y plus dy equal to x squared plus dx squared plus 2x dx. And from the equation y equal to x squared, therefore we can cancel out y and x square. That gives us dy equals to dx squared plus 2x dx. Now here comes the important part. Remember that I told you dx is very small, close to 0. Therefore when you multiply dx by dx, which is dx squared, then its value becomes very close to 0, and so we ignore it and we write dx tends to 0. Therefore dy equal to 2x dx, and that gives us dy upon dx equal to 2x. Okay. So far we have, if y equal to constant, dy by dx equal to 0, y equal to x gave us dy by dx equal to 1, and y equal to x square gave us dy by dx equal to 2x. But this process is very long, and it takes a lot of time to calculate this value. And remember that we are doing physics, not maths here. Therefore we need a method to quickly calculate the value of dy by dx, or the derivative of a function with respect to another. So here is a simple formula. If y equal to x raised to the power a number n, which could be an integer, it could be a fraction, it could be a negative number, anything. If y equal to x to the power n, dy by dx is given as, use that power first, multiply by the power, and then reduce the power by 1. Therefore, you get dy by dx is equal to n x to the power n minus 1. You must remember this formula if you want to calculate the derivatives fastly. Now let's apply that formula into some examples. Let's first check the answer to one of the problems we solved earlier, y equals to x squared. Now from the formula the power is 2, therefore we write dy by dx equal to the power is 2 multiplied by x to the power, reduce the power by 1, so it means 2 minus 1, and that gives us 2x, which is what we obtained from the long method. If y equal to x cube, dy by dx equal to multiply with the power is 3 here, multiply by the power and then reduce the power by 1, so answer is 3x squared. Y equal to x to the power 4, dy by dx equal to multiply by the power, that is 4, and then reduce the power by 1, so that gives us 4x cube. Let's take a negative power, x to the power minus 2. Then dy by dx comes out to be, what is the power here? Minus 2 multiplied by x to the power 1 less than minus 2, and that gives us minus 3. Let's take a fraction, y equal to x to the power 7 upon 4. Then dy by dx comes out to be, the power is now 7 upon 4. So we can write 7 upon 4 multiplied by x to the power 7 upon 4 minus 1. And if you solve it, you will get 7 upon 4, x to the power 7 minus 4 upon 4, and that gives you 7 upon 4, x to the power 3 upon 4. Now here is a handy little shortcut. When the power is a fraction, if you have a fraction and subtract 1 from it, you can write it as numerator upon denominator minus 1, and that gives us numerator minus denominator upon denominator. So I can directly write the solution of this as 7 minus 4 upon 4, and that gives us 3 by 4. For example, if I have y equal to x to the power minus 2 by 5, then dy by dx equals to power is minus 2 by 5 into x multiplied by numerator minus denominator gives me minus 7 divided by denominator 5. Y equal to x to the power 7 by 9, dy by dx equal to 7 upon 9 into x to the power, numerator minus denominator is minus 2 divided by 9. Okay, so far so good. But what if I have something like y equal to x square plus x cube? So we have a mathematical operator in between. So what we do in such cases is we solve them one by one. Dy by dx equal to, what should be the answer for x square? It should give us 2x. And what should be the answer for x cube? It should give you 3x square. And then you just copy this sign directly below, and this is your answer, 2x plus 3x square. Let's take one more example, y equal to x cube minus x to the power 2 by 3. Then dy by dx becomes, for x cube we have answered 3x square, and for x to the power 2 by 3 the answer will be 2 by 3 x to the power minus 1 by 3. Now you should be able to write these derivatives just by looking at them. So if you are not able to do that, get some practice on the formula that I mentioned previously in the video. Now we just copy this sign of minus here, and this is the required answer. One more example, y equal to x to the power 2 by 3 plus x to the power minus 1 by 4. Now dy by dx comes out to be 2 upon 3 into x to the power minus 1 upon 3, numerator minus denominator upon denominator. This is the answer for x to the power 2 by 3, and for x to the power minus 1 by 4 we will get minus 1 upon 4 into x to the power minus 5 upon 4, and then you copy this sign here and you have the answer as 2 by 3 x to the power minus 1 by 3, and plus minus becomes minus 1 by 4 x to the power minus 5 by 4. What if there is something multiplied to a variable? For example, y equal to 2x. So you can see that you have a constant 2 that is multiplied to the variable x. In such cases, you just calculate the derivative for the variable and then multiply it by the same constant. For example, the answer for y equal to x will be 1 and the variable here is 2. So multiplying them, our answer comes out to be 2. Y equal to 3x square. For this, if we calculate dy by dx, we multiply the answer by 3, and for x square the derivative is 2x, and it finally gives us 6x. Apart from these, in physics you will need these two derivatives. D by dx of sine x comes out to be cos x, and d by dx of cos x comes out to be minus sine x. And let's just add one more, maybe we will see it somewhere, d by dx of log x equals to 1 upon x. So make it a point to memorize these three values. Right guys, so this is how you calculate the derivative. In the next video we will take a look at another mathematical tool, that is integration. See you.